Alright, we got a war versus Monami. Monami is formerly a team named Swift that cheated its way to the #1 spot on the leaderboard. Now they're doing it again. They're at number 3. They do this when they've got a hack to sell to other teams. This is what they're doing as a proof of concept to get back to #1 and not get caught. What I'm going to show you today is going to be how base stats can be altered. I attacked 2 bases, one with altered stats, one without. This team was reported. They only found 3 cheaters. The bases I attacked were not in those. But number 6 was a cheater, and this is why. First, I'm going to spy his museum. There is none. No museum, no coalitions, meaning baseline stats for the base, right? Wrong. Watch. What you want to pay attention to is how many bomber passes it takes to kill the fort and the silo. And then all the other buildings, how many shots it takes for them to be killed. I always start my attacks the same. I use bombers to get that 2 Vickers on the silo. Almost no damage done. 1 bomber pass on the fort. Absolutely no damage done. 2 more Vickers to the silo. Still not destroyed. Trying to kill the gens here. That 3 bombers almost didn't kill it. That's a Vicker and a bomber, 2 fighters. Killed 1 general. Zhukalov still at full health. 1 more bomber to the silo. Finally. Now we've killed the generals. Now I'm dropping troops. I've dropped 20 RPGs, a Zhukalov 80, a Petra 80, and 2 Humvee armies. I'm assaulting. There. Okay, now we're not under assault rally. See how many shots that took? That's 8 Humvees. That's about 15 RPGs. But that's not even the best part. Here in a little bit, Petra and Zhukalov are going to get together and they're going to be assaulting a tower. Let's count how many seconds that's going to be and how many shots that's going to take from Zhukalov to destroy 1 tower. It's going to be this tower right there. When they get to that, they're going to converge together. So you're going to have 2 level 80 generals firing on 1 target. Watch. Okay, here we go. Watch the timer at the top. No damage being done. That's a level 80 Zhukalov and a level 80 Petra. We're at 10 seconds already. 15 seconds. 20 seconds. 25 seconds for a tower to be destroyed. Clearly the hack involves all towers' hit points. Notice it took, the silo was a key point, the fort was a key point, the towers are a key point. Almost 20 seconds per tower. Now we're going to go over here to the stronghold. We have a level 71 Hannibal. We've got RPGs. We've got mercenaries. We have 20 seconds left, and this thing technically should be half destroyed, right? 11 seconds from half damage. And my attack's over. I couldn't complete I couldn't finish this base because of the hit point increase. Now that I've shown you this, we're going to go watch the video of my attack on the base that didn't have its stats mod, which is the very next base at base 7. In the hacks and mods, you can only boost your troops or your base. So this player here, also no cool. Actually, let me go back real quick. I want to show you his museum as well, just so you can see that we're dealing with equal baseline stats. So we're going to spy his museum. He actually has some artifacts. The other guy was completely empty. We've got offense, 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 offense. A little bit of defense, because if that crosses over. Let's see here. Offense, offense. Yeah, he's got no increase to the tower's damage, no increase to tower's hit points. So everything should be equal to the previous base. So let's watch it now. This one I got 5 stars in 2 minutes and 37 seconds. The other one, I timed out trying to kill the base because everything was modified. And that player was not cheating according to, meaning that it can't be detected. He was clearly cheating. 3 bombers. Fort down. 2 Vickers. Silo down. Remember the last one took 4 Vickers and 1 bomber to kill the silo. That one just 2. 3 more bomber passes. 1 fighter. 2 more bombers, but I missed with the first bomber. That's why it took the extra. I missed with both. I wouldn't target them. And it's down. So this is when I do my full assault. Notice I drew the same technique. 2 Humvees, 20 RPGs, level 80 Zhukalov, level 80 Petra. Almost 1 second for that. That one took about 15 seconds to do that, even under assault rally. 1 shot, 1 kill. I'm trying to find Zhukalov here. There he is. Watch his shots. Now this has more hit points than a tower. But yet, destroys it almost instantly. Let's see my bombers go right through. It's blatantly obvious what was happening on the first base. As you can see, now I've dropped them in, and they're just eating up this base. Unfortunately, Petra and Zhukalov don't get together on this, but I still think you can clearly see Zhukalov has full... everything's dying much faster. That's a resource building. That also has twice the hit points of a tower. Went out in 1/3 of the time or more, less. Night and day difference between those two. One was a 332, the other one was a 333. So even equal on levels. So that is the hack that they are selling. Is an undetectable hack for how to modify your base stats. Meaning that you can use 3 offensive coalitions and have the strength of a person with 3 defensive coalitions while being able to hit, and vice versa. You could go on defense and be able to hit like you're on offense if you boosted your troops. Or you can be on offense and your base will feel like a defensive base if you boosted your defense.